On today's menu, a delicious beginner recipe that won't leave you with a lot on your plate. A delicious 15-minute noodles. Lei Hou Ma, that's how's it going, Cantonese. I'm Will Young from YoungManCooking.com. Welcome to the channel where you can cook with confidence. I've definitely noticed a lot of new faces on the channel here, and I'm so glad you're joining today's episode because this is the perfect, easy beginner noodle recipe. Let's begin. Two pieces of garlic, finely chopped. Half a red onion, sliced. Small piece of ginger, finely chopped. Chop about 100 grams of broccolini into bite-sized pieces. About 70 grams of shimeji mushrooms. Chop 2 sticks of green onion into batons. These here are udon noodles that come in a bit of a vacuum sealed package. These are actually a little bit soft already. All we need to do is just soak this in some hot water. Bring some water to boil for the noodles. Soak the noodles for 3 to 4 minutes. Use some chopsticks to gently loosen the noodles. We're just about ready to cook, and I get a lot of questions on different sauces that we use, so let's go through them together. This here is the kind of all-purpose, my go-to soy sauce. This is the Kikkoman organic soy sauce. It adds that really beautiful, delicious saltiness as well as that amazing umami. This particular one I feel has a really nice kind of full body texture and is really, really nice for cooking, for dipping, and your sort of general purpose type of usage. This is an amazing dark soy sauce. It's not as salty as kind of your regular light soy sauce or that all-purpose soy sauce that I just showed. This is more used for color, and this is what adds that beautiful kind of dark caramel seared color. Also adds a touch of sort of sweetness as well. You can always tell if the dark soy sauce is really nice and thick when you kind of swirl around the soy sauce in the bottle, and you can see that it almost like glazes the bottle. This here is a delicious sriracha, a little bit spicy, and we're going to use this sauce for today's recipe to add that kind of heat, that little bit kick of spiciness, as well as because this sauce is a bit thick, it'll add a bit of a full-bodied thickness to the stir-fry sauce. These guys here are kind of a plant-based version of a oyster-style sauce. Now, because plant-based oyster sauce is actually kind of made with shiitake mushrooms to add that delicious umami kind of flavor, you'll find some that are actually called plant-based oyster sauce and some that are just kind of called a shiitake stir-fry sauce or a mushroom sauce or shiitake sauce, something like that. The shiitake stir-fry sauce is quite a bit thicker than the plant-based oyster sauce. 1 tablespoon soy sauce. 1 teaspoon dark soy sauce. 1 tablespoon sriracha. And because the sriracha is going to act as a bit of a thickener to the stir-fry sauce, we're going to use the little bit of a runnier oyster sauce today. 1 tablespoon plant-based oyster sauce. One last thing, we're gonna add this delicious Japanese toasted sesame oil into that stir-fry sauce. Just a little bit goes a long way, but this will lift the stir-fry sauce into a different dimension. Splash of toasted sesame oil. Mix. we're just about ready to cook. By the way, I'm not sponsored by any of those products, and I always encourage people to go out and try different brands because there are new brands going on the shelves all the time, and it's always nice to try new products. But that's why we keep on plugging our own products like the Vegan Ramen Cookbook, the Cook with Confidence Cookbook, our Young Men Cooking merch, or Sushi Masterclass. I'll leave a link in the description box below where you can check those out. And of course, take a sneak peek inside the books. Now let's get stir frying. Non-stick pan, medium heat, 1 tablespoon avocado oil, garlic, ginger, and red onions. Saute for about a minute. Broccolini, green onions. Saute for 2 to 3 minutes. Shimeji mushrooms. Saute for about a minute. Strain out the noodles and add to the pan. Stir fry sauce. Saute for about another 2 to 3 minutes and it's done. As the noodles cook, the sauce will become thick and glossy. Plate. Sprinkle some sesame seeds and serve. You can now enjoy this simple but delicious stir fry with absolute confidence. Man, oh man, am I excited to try this. I absolutely love this type of udon noodle. It is so easy, so rustic, visually stunning, and so delicious. This is definitely one of those dishes you could just eat with your eyes. It is so visually pleasing. That dark soy sauce really works that magic and colors those noodles this beautiful dark caramel kind of color. The stir-fry sauce really sticks on to those udon noodles and gives it that salty from the soy sauce, the umami from the plant-based oyster sauce, a little bit of that heat and that spicy kick from the sriracha, and that beautiful kind of high note of that delicious aromatic toasted sesame oil. That sauce really just glazes everything and you get that delicious flavor in every single bite. The garlic, ginger, the red onions that we sauteed adds a lot of delicious kind of garlicky onion flavor as well. And you get that freshness from the broccolini and it adds that delicious contrast in texture, that delicious bite alongside those chewy noodles. And the mushrooms also add that kind of earthy umami. The green onions add that freshness as well. This dish is definitely one of those recipes you can make any day of the week. And you can substitute those mushrooms for any mushrooms you have on hand. The broccolini with any sort of greens really you have on hand. Not a lot of cook time. You have this amazing, beautiful, delicious noodle dish ready to go. This is definitely a dish I could enjoy every single week. Absolutely love it. And if you love easy and delicious recipes like me, then definitely check out our cookbooks, the Vegan Ramen Cookbook, the Cook with Confidence Cookbook, to take a sneak peek inside the books, to check out the Young Men Cooking merch or the Sushi Masterclass. I'll leave a link in the description box below for you to check those out. As always, remember to subscribe, hit that notification bell so you won't miss a single episode.